We have to talk about Miss Lauren Sanchez. She is engaged to Jeff Bezos, who is worth about $200 million. By the time this episode comes out, he might be worth about $300 million because I can't stop ordering things on Amazon Prime. So a video came out of them a few days ago, and we'll show it to you in a minute. In this video, their body language is so bizarre. In fact, Jeff Bezos, it looks like a cry for help. His wife, Lauren Sanchez, she is performing for the camera. She's kissing him. She's all over him, but she really is posing to me. The second I saw the video, I just thought this is performative. It's phony. It's fake. They might be madly in love. Maybe Jeff Bezos was tired. Maybe he had taken an edible. I don't know what's going on with Jeff Bezos, but this really looked like someone who was performing for the cameras. And in a way, I don't blame Lauren Sanchez. She was never that famous. She was never that rich. So now she's marrying the owner of Amazon. Wouldn't she be all over him, right? And now we have to talk about the engagement ring. So there is this engagement ring that my producers tell me is worth about $5 million. He gave it to her in 2023. It is a 30-carat diamond. Now, if I had that type of ring, I might be showing it off too, okay? That ring, the Mars rover could see that ring from outer space. I don't know what the hell is going on with these people. They are living a life none of us can relate to, okay? A $5 million engagement ring is absolutely insane. But this couple, I don't know if they're gonna go the distance. I really don't know. They're all over each other. They have PDA. But one thing I have to say about Lauren Sanchez is she is the antithesis of Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. She is kind of the second wife you expect a wealthy man to have, right? He had Mackenzie Scott, who he was with on the way up. He became famous and wealthy with Mackenzie Scott. She walked away, I think, with half of Amazon. Now we have Lauren Sanchez, who's basically this hot, sexy Latina vixen. That's who Jeff Bezos is with now. It'll be exciting to see who his third wife is. Now, we have to talk about the Bachelorette party. So this Bachelorette party has been all over the internet. I don't give a rat's ass about these people, actually, if I'm being honest with you, but I have been bombarded with this Bachelorette party. You guys have been sending me the pictures and the videos. This was a star-studded Bachelorette. So we had Kim Kardashian, we had Kris Jenner, we had Katy Perry, we had Eva Longoria, and they were going out on private boats and private yachts and staying in fabulous, fancy hotels. Here's my thing. Okay, I don't do destination weddings. I sure as hell would never do a destination bachelor party. And for all the girls out there, drop a comment and tell me what you think. Do you want to go to a destination bachelorette in Europe? So let's say you live in California. You have to pay to go to the bachelorette, and then you fly home, and then you have to pay to go back to Venice for the wedding, which is later in June. Okay, we're talking potentially thousands, tens of thousands of dollars just to be friends with these people. Okay, this is a very expensive friendship, but for Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos, all of their friends seem to be wealthy, right? I don't think they have like the one normal working friend, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they have someone who's like an administrative assistant somewhere or a CPA. How does that friend go to the wedding, okay? If you're a Kardashian, you can make it to the wedding, but if you're like the normal friend who's a school teacher or some of us who aren't making gazillions of dollars, how the hell do you partake in any of this? And then if you do you feel left out in a way? And then I look at Lauren Sanchez, right? Lauren Sanchez, she's performing for the cameras. She is very extra right now. She's really turning it on, living it up, posting. You have to understand, she is now best friends with the Kardashians, right? Her best friends are Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner, also Katy Perry. These are fame-hungry people. Do you know what I'm saying? She is so fame hungry and she's learning all of this from the Kardashians. How could she not, right? Kris Jenner is now Lauren Sanchez's mentor. She's in every picture at the wedding. And this is a woman who allegedly pimped out her daughter's sex tape, got them on a reality show. We can talk about Kylie Jenner. Kris Jenner apparently thought it was fine that she was like 12, getting her lips blown up with silicone or whatever the hell she was doing. So Lauren Sanchez, these are kind of the perfect people for her to be friends with, right? The Kardashians. These are her people. This is who she has become. Now let's get into some more information about the wedding. I will also say this. When it comes to destinations, I don't want to leave my house. Okay, so if any of my friends are watching this, don't invite me to a destination wedding. I am not coming to a destination wedding. I don't know if I even want to show up at my own wedding, okay, if it requires getting dressed and going outside. And also, nobody's proposed yet. So the actual wedding is rumored to cost $10 million. This is supposed to be a $10 million wedding in Venice. They've booked Elton John and Lady Gaga, potentially to perform. Very relatable, very relatable. It's apparently going to take place on a Venetian island in an open air theater. And it might be streamed on Amazon. No, I'm just kidding. This wedding, it's so over the top, but when you're worth hundreds of billions of dollars, these folks are just living a life we could never relate to, right? We will never relate to having $1 billion or $100 million or hundreds of billions of dollars. So for them, they're like, let's get Lady Gaga to perform. Oh, we can get Elton John. Let's get him to perform. Let's get the Rockettes. This is what Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez are doing. I will say, though, I pray Jeff Bezos has a prenuptial agreement, okay? We want prenup, we want prenup. He better have an ironclad prenup because his last wife walked away with half of Amazon. And I'm not judging a book by its cover or who you're gonna love by your lover, but Lauren Sanchez, she does seem like someone who in divorce court would try to walk away with a big chunk of Amazon. Okay, I'm not saying Lauren Sanchez is in it for the money. Mrs. waving the ring around, posing for the camera, hanging out with the Kardashians. We are not saying Lauren Sanchez is a fame-hungry whore. We're not saying that at all. But Jeff Bezos, if you are listening, listen to your friend Link here. Listen to Link. You need to sign a prenup with Lauren Sanchez. I'm not joking around on that one. So I also have to wonder a few things. When you go to a wedding for Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos, do they have a wedding registry? Because me, number one, I hate wedding registries. But what do you get one of the wealthiest people on earth? If he's worth hundreds of billions of dollars, if he sends out a wedding registry, that is going straight into my trash, okay? What do you get these people? Do you get them like a set of pans, a Le Creuset crock pot? Do you get them a $50 Amazon gift card? What the heck do you get Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos on their wedding registry? You have to just get them something from the heart. I don't know what you would get these people because they're already living a life none of us can relate to.